Have you ever imagined if the emotions in Inside Out were more than just individual characters? What if they had relationships, shared experiences, or even influenced each other? In this video, we'll explore Riley's emotional universe in a different way, analyzing how each emotion might be more connected than we think. Have you ever wondered if the emotions in Inside Out can connect with each other? In the second movie, we see some pretty cool interactions between them. And we can't ignore the chemistry between shame and sadness, and even between fear and anxiety. So get ready, because we're diving into an analysis full of feelings and fun. What's fascinating is how these emotions, which seem so opposite, end up connecting in a profound way. Shame is always trying to hide and go unnoticed, while sadness accepts and understands what everyone else prefers to pretend not to see. When they're together, they form a unique and special duo, as if they're lending each other a hand to overcome their own challenges. In the second film, there's a curious detail. Sadness keeps hiding from anxiety, and shame helps with that. And there's also the thing where shame makes us hide sadness from others out of fear of being judged, right? Now, whether it was intentional or just something we imagined, we don't know. Mijn interpretatie data certain mind star distotitin or deezer. Banstakis to say dinarchis dizitars iniditis. There's definitely some chemistry between them. And now, let's talk about fear and anxiety. In the second film, fear never misses a chance to complement anxiety, and it makes total sense. The two have an interesting relationship, where fear seems to admire how anxiety can perceive and predict potential problems. Fear's always impressed with anxiety's care and dedication to try to protect everyone before something goes wrong. As this dynamic is really interesting because fear by nature worries about the dangers around, while anxiety focuses on preparing for and anticipating those dangers. When these two emotions come together, they form a powerful duo, always attentive to details and trying to avoid any discomfort. And the way fear shows support and admiration for anxiety demonstrates how these emotions can complement and strengthen each other when they're side by side. As the emotions in Inside Out might not just be standalone characters, but parts of a larger emotional puzzle. The connection between shame and sadness, as well as between fear and anxiety, reveals that emotions can unite in unexpected and positive ways. These interactions help create a more complete and healthy emotional balance in Riley's life, showing that, in the end, all emotions have their importance and value. What if emotions could actually have a romance? How would that change Riley's life? The dynamic between shame and sadness, or fear and anxiety, could give Riley a new way to view her emotions. Instead of seeing these emotions just as tools, Riley might start to perceive a deeper connection between them, which would help create an even richer and more complex emotional experience. As the emotions in Inside Out aren't just superficial reactions, they have a depth and complexity that show how they function in Riley's mind. Each emotion has a unique role and helps maintain her emotional balance. Their interactions aren't just for resolving momentary conflicts, but also for supporting Riley in her personal and emotional growth. Sadness is the emotion that brings comfort and support. Although it may seem gloomy, it is essential for helping Riley face and understand her losses and challenges in a deeper and more meaningful way. Shame is that uncomfortable feeling we get when we think we're not meeting others' expectations. Its function is to help Riley navigate social situations and avoid behaviors that might cause problems. Fear is the emotion that alerts Riley to dangers and tries to keep her safe. It is crucial for ensuring her safety, helping her avoid risks, and staying away from dangerous situations. Anxiety is related to anticipating problems and future concerns. It helps Riley prepare for what's coming and deal with the uncertainty of the future. In the film, emotions don't act alone. They intertwine and complement each other. For example, sadness and shame help Riley face situations where she feels inadequate or misunderstood, offering a balance between accepting herself and being aware of her actions. Fear and anxiety work together to prepare Riley for new challenges and avoid risks. They help plan how to handle uncertainties and dangers, ensuring she's ready for what lies ahead. The emotions in Inside Out can't have a romance. Why? Because they're not independent entities with their own desires. They're representations of Riley's emotions. Each one has a specific function and focuses on helping Riley deal with her daily situations. Sadness, shame, fear, and anxiety don't have their own personalities or desires. They are integrated parts of Riley's mind, and their interactions serve to process and balance her feelings, not to form romantic relationships. As the interactions between emotions, like sadness's support for shame or fear's admiration for anxiety, are simply ways of collaborating to help Riley manage her feelings. These exchanges are practical and shouldn't be seen as a basis for romance. Emotions don't have the capacity to experience passions or feelings outside of the functions they perform in Riley's mind. At least that's what the film shows us. In the end, it's much more likely that Riley will experience romances as she matures. Her emotions, while essential for helping her manage her feelings, are designed to support her development, including her ability to have and maintain romantic relationships. The film shows how Riley uses these emotions to face life's challenges, and how she develops as a person, paving the way for potential romantic relationships in the future. So folks, what do you think? Despite the complexity and collaboration among the emotions in Inside Out, they won't have romances with each other. Although this might seem obvious, it was fun to discuss, especially since I've seen people even asking for the emotions to have boyfriends. What really matters is Riley's relationship with her own feelings and how she grows emotionally. As Riley matures, it's natural for her to explore new aspects of life, including romance. Her emotions will be there to support her and help her navigate the highs and lows of love and life. Sadness, shame, fear, and anxiety play a crucial role in this process, helping Riley understand herself better and find the balance needed for her new experiences. So that's it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this analysis of the emotions in Inside Out and how they interact without engaging in romances. If you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all our content. Ating to sit gain to sa besam siya mo sa Qatar.